Just when I was talking about how I'm no longer doing any more Tortellini Lamborghini coverage on my Twitch last night.
What are you guys talking about? Oh, Tommy, Tom, she who must not be named.
Tommy had to go and say this about Border Patrol.
First and foremost, they're humanitarians.
Haha, what?
And of course, their job and their duty is to protect our border, to protect the American people.
No, the CBP's main duty at this point is to harass asylum seekers at the border and terrify brown people who live all around the U.S. They literally are setting up checkpoints in New Hampshire, asking people to declare their citizenship.
Do it our way. But beyond that, they're even protecting those that are coming to this country illegally.
Hell yeah, Tommy, protecting them right into open-air prisons, protecting their children into cages, and protecting them by booting them right back to the treacherous conditions they escape with their families after a long dehumanizing detainment process.
Go to sleep, sweet immigrant boy. Go to sleep. I'm protecting you. You're going back to Turkey. It's gonna be nothing but Turkish delight for you. Protected!
It is remarkable how well you can whitewash the truly cruel and inhumane things this administration is doing. It's also wild how simple it is. Just change the phrase horrific human rights violations to protection and poof, propaganda achieved. Are you upset that these mean leftists keep making you feel bad that this administration is doing racism? Well, boy, oh boy, I got the solution for you. Think happy thoughts instead of bad ones, you guys. Do you feel like ICE are a group of badge-happy stormtroopers too fat to somehow even join the police force? Think instead that they're humanitarians who do important humanitarian work like beating up and sexually assaulting immigrants, denying children medical care, and running down people with their cars. Yeah, just look at this Customs and Border Patrol officer running over a U.S. citizen on protected tribal land and then just drive away into the sunset, probably because he had to go help others in a similar fashion. Calling the fascist light ethnic cleansing operations that the CBP and ICE engage in on the daily humanitarian is like calling the Nazi shithead who drove into a crowd and murdered Heather Heyer a very fine person. And honestly, who would do that?
Very fine people on both sides.
Do it our way.
But go on, Tommy, drive us home.
Each and every single one that I met cared about people first, above anything else. That was their priority.
I love that Fox's idea of caring for people is just juxtaposing Tommy shooting an AR-15. Like, there was not a single image that they could find of CBP actually helping a brown person, so they had to use that. But I guess it makes sense if the only way you think you can help immigrants is by shooting them. So here's the thing. I've mentioned time and time again that immigration isn't really a problem and its economic benefits far outweigh the feelings of MAGA chuds losing power. But we've gotten to a point where one side is literally lying to themselves and the entire nation to avoid saying what they really mean. You don't mind the pain caused on brown families, that much is clear. So just come out and say it. Be like Jeff Sessions, crack jokes about it.
Be even too happy to have you arrested and separated from your children.
Gulag for all of them.